Hi everyone, my name's Sinister Skater. Welcome to the channel. We're talking all about the Season 3 challenges you need to complete to unlock these 2 animated Prestige Master calling cards. There's a handful of challenges that I found pretty hard this season, specifically 4 multiplayer challenges and 6 zombies challenges, and I have some tips to help you have an easier time to complete those than I did. Remember, if you enjoy the video, to hit that like button and consider subscribing. Take a look at the graph on the screen right now. Most people who watch this channel are not actually subscribed, and if that's the second or third time you're hearing me say this, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the club. Let's start with the zombies challenges, followed by the multiplayer challenges. Untouchable may feel intimidating, but it's honestly not that hard of a challenge. In Outbreak, you need to complete an Escort Objective without the Rover taking any damage. To do this, you want to keep restarting Outbreak until you get an Escort Objective on round 1. You'll want to have a good gun in your loadout, likely the Howard 77 shotgun, and the Frenzied Guard field upgrade to slow down zombies and walk them away from the Rover if you end up getting overwhelmed. Before you start the Escort, you want to kill, loot, and complete world events until you have enough cash to get 1 pack-a-punch weapon with the Cryo Freeze ammo mod. This mod activates the most often and will slow down enemies, making the objective easier to complete. You'll also want to pick up the Speed Cola perk for a faster reload, letting you get in more shots on zombies. That's really all you need. Any other perks or monkeys or whatever are just bonus things that'll make it even easier. The key to doing this right the first time is to stay ahead of your Rover, escort the Rover as you would normally, and when you see zombies, run ahead, kill them all, return to the Rover, and repeat. Dogs are the highest priority because they are the most threatening, they move fast, and they go straight for your Rover, and watch out for Hellhound fire. Don't be like me and escort the Rover through Hellhound fire where it will take a sliver of damage and you end up failing the mission. Back in my day, asked you to complete 3 objectives and exfill with only your loadout weapon and no upgrades in Outbreak. This is actually not that hard. It's very similar to the Untouchable strat. You just have to use 1 weapon, which is likely again the Howard 77 shotgun. Now listen closely, I'm going to clarify the limitations here. The only things you can't do is pick up another weapon, and you can't upgrade your weapon at the armory station or pack-a-punch it. Everything else is fair game. This means you can pick up ether tools to upgrade a weapon's rarity. You can pick up ammo mods off the ground. You can pick up armor. You can buy armor. You can upgrade your armor. You can buy perks. You can use lethals and tacticals. By the way, the Tomahawk will be your best friend for this. You can use Scorestreaks, including the Death Machine and the Chopper Gunner for exfill. I've done all those things and still completed the challenge, and I hope that advice will help you. You need to kill 10 Hellhounds outside of the Holdout for the Suppressing Fire challenge. Originally, I wasn't going to include this because it's pretty straightforward and it's pretty much RNG. The only thing you can really do is crank your volume to hear which direction the dog is coming from. But I want to let you know that every dog in Galova holdouts count towards this challenge, regardless of them being outside or inside the holdout. Not sure if this is a bug, not sure if it'll be addressed, but the easiest way right now is to lobby shop Galova holdouts if you're having a hard time. Quick tip for Don't Look Back challenge, where you have to kill enemies with vehicle explosions. If you're like me, your first instinct is to strap a C4 to a vehicle and drive it into a horde of zombies. The more optimal way to do this is to drive a low health vehicle into an objective or an exfill and then shoot the vehicle and possibly take out all 25 zombies in one go. You're welcome. Make sure you like and subscribe. Now, the Unshakable challenge. You have to kill or survive 5 Demented Echo ambushes. Not that hard of a challenge. You just have to know what you're doing and where to look. For sake of time, I'm going to speed run through all my known locations on each map while I explain what you have to do and all that. So watch and listen, and you can go back and play through this part a few times if you need to. Demented Echo starts spawning in Outbreak at World 2 and will spawn every world after that. And there are set locations throughout each and every map that these things will spawn. Of course, you're seeing those on the screen right now. When you see one, it will start dashing towards you if you get too close to it or if you shoot at it. And when it starts charging you, 2 things can happen. You can kill it before it reaches you, and this does count as challenge progress, or it will reach you, attack you, and then spawn a horde of zombies of all different types. Both the Demented Echo's health and the hordes will get harder throughout the game, but you will get progress for your challenge as long as you kill all these zombies and survive. Each map has 5 locations the Demented Echoes can spawn, except for Golova that has 6 and Duga has 7, and I will have a high resolution version of the overhead maps that you can download from my Twitter. I will have the link to that tweet in the description and in the comments below, so you can have a high res version on your computer or your phone for reference, and you can refer back to this section of the video for first person perspectives of all those locations. The last zombies challenge is pull, and I just want to clarify that the Tempest bolts are the little Kamehameha electric blasts that they shoot out, and if you're having a hard time shooting these things out of the air, use a shotgun and you'll finish these easy peasy. Moving on to the multiplayer challenges, first up is Death from Above, where you have to get kills with player-targeted airstreaks. I want to clarify, the Napalm Strike, the Cruise Missile, and the Artillery Strike are the only score streaks that count in Cold War multiplayer. Not the strafe run like I initially thought and ran for an amount of time that I wish not to disclose. Quick tip for reduce, reuse, recycle, where you have to destroy projectiles with a hacked enemy trophy system. This can get frustrating because it relies on enemies and is a bit RNG. The easiest way is to use the engineer perk so you can see all the equipment on the map. The modes you want to play are Nuketown or 12v12 if it's available, where trophies are most popular, and you'll find more trophies in objective modes. Hardpoint is by far the best. You'll notice in Domination you can hack a trophy, but it's clearly in an enemy spawn and in their sightline and will get destroyed instantly. Hardpoint has rotating objectives and spawns, and it's less likely that your hack trophy system will get taken out. This brings us to Vehicular Warfare, our one frustrating multiplayer challenge where we have to use a vehicle or player-controlled Scorestreak to destroy 25 enemy vehicles. This is time-consuming, but it's far less tedious than challenges in previous seasons. Method 1, you can use Scorestreaks, but this is not the way to do this challenge. What you want to do is lobby shop the Combined Arms playlist until you get the map Armada. Then jump in the gunboat and use the back turret to take out jet skis and other gunboats on the map. The back turret does extra vehicle damage and will destroy things in about a second versus the driver and front turrets, which take a while and you risk the enemy bailing before the vehicle is destroyed. You'll get all 25 vehicles done in a few games easy peasy on Armada. Merciless asks you to get 10 kills without dying, and it needs to be done with your gun, as most score streaks don't count. And if you're not good at the game, you're like a sub 1 KD player, this could be a hard challenge. And if you're really struggling, you're probably desperate and have been suggested endless strategies and maps and modes to increase your odds of getting a 10 kill streak. I'm here to tell you to use the War Machine and the Death Machine. These are classified as score streak weapons and are the only streaks that count towards a kill streak and give you a significant amount of score. This is why you'll often see players use one of these to get higher score streaks or to go for nuclear medals. Pair one of those with a UAV, load up hardcore Nuketown or Combined Arms, and best of luck to you on your Merciless. Here's a quick look at all 40 Season 3 challenges. Remember, you can complete these after Season 3 ends as long as you have them unlocked. You won't be able to unlock the locked ones, so make sure you reach level 200 so you can at least go back to them at a later date if you don't have the time to complete them now. Same thing applies to Season 1 and Season 2 Prestige Master challenges. You can go back and complete those still if you have those unlocked. And if you need help with any of those challenges, I've done videos similar to this video that you can go check out. I'll have those linked in the cards, in the description, and on the screen right now. But don't forget to hit that like button before leaving. Consider subscribing, and if you'd like to help support the channel directly, there are some links down below in the description that you can check out. Peace.